All right, we are live. We are live. I just need the video to connect so that I can get the link and put it in our community for those that want to join our chat live from our community. Let's see if YouTube's going to give me this link. Oh, you've been giving me the link all week, just fine. And today you want to act up. You want to act up today, but that's okay. So if you can't be in studio like members of our community that are in studio, Teray, Heather, Kimberly, Cheryl, Shawana, Debbie, Dr. LaFera, Dewana, Stacy, Dr. Stacy, and Dr. I was going to say your whole name, Dr. Tachi. Look, see how you can't catch me off guard? I've been messed up the church's money. And Dr. Tachi are in studio with us, then you can catch our link from the group. But if you want to be in studio, you definitely have to be a trusted group member. So keep that in mind. All right, we have the link over there. And so we can get started. Good morning. Welcome to Unlock Your First Six Figures Morning Show. I am your host, Shay Cannon. It all starts with the blog, and this week's blog is at shaycannon.com/struggle, because we're talking about struggling to sell your offer, ? Do this, okay? So we've been giving strategies all week long, and we continue today with part 3, but when your main offer is not selling, it is very tempting to just do an overhaul of the offer, just say, hey, this is not working, let's just do something else, when there are things you should do first before you do this so-called overhaul, right? Because you actually probably don't have enough information to know, is the offer a good offer yet, okay? So when you're stuck and days are passing and you're not making as much money, your goal is to do things to adapt and optimize the offer. In fact, part 1 was optimize the offer. If you want to catch the part 1 replay that was on Monday, we talked all about optimizing the offer. Number 2, we want to boost visibility and marketing, right? We want to get more eyes on the offer. And I gave you several strategies for that on yesterday. And so that's part 2. Catch yesterday's replay. Today, what we're going to talk about is strengthening your sales process. Okay. A lot of us love to create offers. We love to be of service. We like to help people, but that sales thing, we are not, right? So what happens is, people almost have to pressure you to sell to them. Right? They got to say, well, how much is it? Or well, what is the offer about? And then even then you like, I'm going to email you. I'm going to DM you. We have to get comfortable with the sales process. And then we have to have an actual process for sales. Okay. So that's the first thing. But let's talk about how we're going to strengthen your process. So first we're going to A/B test your landing pages, your sales pages. When one is not working right, how about we start changing stuff? How about we, if you don't have an A/B testing plugin that makes it easy, then sometimes you can just build 2 different pages and give those 2 different links at different times, see which one performs better. Okay, so what we know is on the sales page could be a lot of stuff. I know a lot of people who pay for ads, and then they complain about sales and they say the ads don't work. But then when I look at their numbers, the ads did what it was supposed to do. The ads brought the traffic. And when the people hit the page, they didn't buy. That means the page didn't do its job. Your sales page is supposed to convert that traffic. All right. So if you're one of those people who are sending a lot of people to a sales page, then guess what? The traffic and attraction to the page worked. But when they got to the page and didn't buy, that means that the problem is with the page and what you have on the page, okay? So now we need to start testing different changes. If you don't want to do 2 different pages where you're A/B testing and you just want to change one thing at a time on one page, then change one thing at a time so that you know what worked and what didn't work. If you just do a total overhaul, you don't know what worked and what didn't work, okay? So keep that in mind. Next, we want to get sales data and analyze it, okay? We want to know what our conversion rate is. Again, a lot of us are not selling enough and pitching enough to even know what our conversion rate is. If you've only talked to 10 people, 20 people about buying your offer, that's not really enough people to know what your conversion rate is. Now, the conversion rate is the percentage of people you talk to versus the percentage that actually bought. So do you see how we need to talk to more people to know what our conversion rate is? And the value of that conversion rate is if I know I close 10% of the people that I talk to and I have a revenue goal, I know I can do the back math on that and know exactly how many people I need to talk to for this new offer to get the revenue goal that I want, because I know my conversion rate. Okay. Hope that makes sense to you, because that's like a superpower. Your customer journey, right? Again, where are these people dropping off? Right? Where are these people dropping off? So one of the things that we can do is we can look at the process and we can say, okay, did they drop off on what I used to attract them? Did they drop off when they got to the sales page? Did they drop off when they clicked the button to get to where they bought? Did they drop off at abandoned cart? Right? We need to know where in the journey are they dropping off so we know what to fix. All right? So that was A/B testing, and that was sales data analysis. Now that was in the blog, but on the morning show, you get more on the morning show. So let's go into the more. But before we do, let's go over here to YouTube comments, because we got family over here, y'all. We got Keith over here in the comments on YouTube. We got Dania over here, Glow, and Dr. Toya. Good morning, everybody. Dr. Toya is in Brazil, y'all. Go on, be jealous. Go ahead and be jealous. But let's go to more, okay? So we got A/B testing, we got sales data analysis. I want to add to it sales funnel optimization. Okay, some of y'all don't even have a funnel, but y'all that do, if you don't have a funnel, get one. We did a whole week on funnels, okay? But if you have a funnel, that's one of the things we need to be testing. Are people actually taking you up on your lead magnet, right? One of the things I'm having to do in my overhaul is change out my lead magnet. Them folks ain't studying that webinar I did no more, okay? They ain't studying it, so I need another lead magnet, okay? Email marketing. Are you actually nurturing these people once you get them on the list? Okay. When you have something for sale, do you actually have a sequence of promo and value add emails that come after it? We had a whole week on that, remember? So test out what is happening inside your funnel. Where are you losing them in the funnel? Okay. Where are you getting the most people in the funnel? Look at past funnels or past emails to see which ones get the most engagement, the better open rates, all of that stuff, so we can pull that and make a super funnel, right? One of all things that have been tested, that people open, that people respond to, and put a pitch at the end, all right? So optimize your sales funnel. Next, we're going to do some sales. Well, if you have a team, it's sales training. For you, it could be sales training too, but I'm just going to say sales development. Okay, because a lot of us are flying off the cuff and we're already not salespeople. So do you have a script? Do you have some templates so that you're saying the same things, so that you're getting in all of the good stuff that you need to get in? Do you have a checklist in front of you of like your overcoming objections, right? You need to educate yourself so that you have everything that you need in front of you. You don't even have to learn this stuff anymore. Just have it in front of you. Oh, they're saying it's a money issue. You should have a list of overcoming money objections, okay? Don't try to remember everything. So your scripts and your templates are a great thing to go back over or to create, okay? What about training sessions? If you're one of those that, you can service people all day, you can speak on stages, but for some reason, you got some kind of block on sales. And so when it comes to actually pitching one-on-one, or having a discovery call and actually getting to where you tell them about the offer and try to get them to buy the offer, find a friend and do some little training sessions, right? Do some role playing. That is an actual thing in sales training. They role play all the time. They use scripts all the time. So why not us? That's how we get more familiar, right? I'll add another thing. If you're nervous about discovery calls, go ahead and visualize the call going. How's it going to go? How is it going to end? How you're getting the sale. Visualize yourself getting the sale before the call. So let's add that in there, okay? Now, next, we're going to talk about follow up with leads. A lot of y'all are missing your fortune because it's in the follow up and you're not doing follow up. All right. So you need regular check-ins with your leads. How many times have you talked to these people? Have you talked to them? Are you just leaving them to the funnel, or are you actually trying to make contact? Okay. Are you giving them value ads? If I was I give y'all value ads all the time, all up in your inbox, and don't be selling nothing. Maybe I need to be trying to sell y'all some more stuff. But if I know about your business and I see something I think will help your business, I'm going to inbox it to you. right? Now, I don't see stuff that helps everybody business because of the algorithm, right? Like Kimberly, I might see something every now and then. I'm just not a foot person, so I don't come in contact with foot stuff all the time, right? So, I don't have a lot of stuff to send her, but like books, I know Heather's sick of me now. These people recommending these books, baby, I know Heather like, look, you sent one of these, cut it out. I get it, okay? Something about video. I know Shawana tired of me being in her inbox, right? Because I'm always like, hey, this is something you can do on social. Hey. And in fact, I send Shawana so much stuff, I don't even send words no more. I just send it. And she be like, check. Okay. So Dr. Ferris said, I like your algorithm. Yes, baby. Game of Thrones, House of Dragons, werewolves. Yeah, my algorithm is suited definitely for me. Teray, I know Teray get tired of me sometimes. I just send relationship stuff. I don't know if it's aligned with what she want to say or not. I'm like, if it ain't aligned, she can go against it. Whatever. Here, let me feed this to Teray. And sometimes it's funny because y'all, I have 2 different Facebooks. I have one for family, friends, and classmates because Alabama is not going to come over on my business side at all. And when I'm over there, the stuff that I get is so funny, and I try to go over there on the weekends so I don't lose. Look at Stacy laughing. Yeah, Dr. Stacy, Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama, because woo, baby, country. But anyway, I'll find a lot of stuff over there for y'all, and I be trying to send it to the inbox of my Shay Cannon. So when I get over here on a Monday, y'all might get like 5 inboxes at a time. That's why, because I've been over there on that government name side playing. So yes, so let's start over, and we're gonna talk about which of these you feel like will make the most, give you the most revenue, get you the most from your offer for this sales stuff. So let's go back. A/B testing, sales data analysis, sales funnel optimization, sales training or development, and following up with your leads. Okay. So we're going to start with Dr. Tachi. I was trying to say her whole name. I don't know why my brain was trying to do that, just because I think I looked down and saw it. But Dr. Tachi, excuse the look, give me a nomenclature. I don't know. Give me a word. But what would be something you think will help your offer the most? And do you have any problems implementing that?
So I was trying to look at the blog to help,
Yes.
but I think I'm in the wrong place. Did you give extras?
I did.
Yeah, and I was on the phone when you gave extras, so perhaps I'm not the good person to ask.
Okay, let's give the list again. Look, y'all get on my nerve. Let me get his list again. A/B testing, sales data. Okay, that's on the blog. The extra was sales funnel optimization, sales development or training, following up with leads. What you got now, Dr. Tachi? You still like,
Kind of. I would probably say, following up with leads.
Okay, I can see that. So what is your problem with following up with leads, Dr. Tachi? Do you just not have a system for it? Do
Yeah,
you
I
have
just,
some kind of
how about I
block?
don't do that?
Oh,
That's the thing. Yeah, I'm not currently doing that. So,
yeah. I love that. But with you growing a team with interns and stuff, you can also rotate them in and out of doing that. So if you have the process and they're just not doing it, see what somebody else can do with the process.
okay.
Dr. Tachi, like, whatever, as long as we are off me now. We're off you now, Dr. Tachi. All right. Dr. Stacy in Africa, welcome back. Look, she is by way of Birmingham, Alabama, all the way to Africa. Like I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, all the way in Mexico. But Stacy, welcome back. Which one do you think would be the most help with you getting more money from your offer? And do you have any problems applying it?
Asante, and happy to be back. Yes, I have 3. So following up on leads, and
Yeah.
I'm the same. Basically, I just haven't done it. And sales funnel, I've been trying to get into that, so I need to know more about that. So I want to do that. And A/B testing, I've seen that a lot on my Constant Contact account, but I don't know what it is. I want to set it up, but I just don't know how to go about it.
So you might want to reach out to them. So are you saying you don't know how to set it up in constant contact, or are you saying you don't know what A/B testing kind of is? Which one are
I
you
don't
thinking?
know really what it is.
Okay, so A/B testing is when you have two versions of something, right? And you're putting both versions out to see, did A do better than B or did B do better than A? So inside of Constant Contact, what they're letting you know is they have something going on inside of there that will help you to do it automatically. So you would create two different pages and they would cycle through showing different people the different pages. If you don't have a plugin or a platform or a tech that will do it for you, then what you can do is create two different pages and then use the two different links at different times to see which one is doing better. Does that make sense?
Yep. Thank you.
You are welcome. But it sounds like you got some tech in there that you can use. So you might can just play with it and see what it does and then use their customer service, whether it's chat or email or whatever. They may even have some YouTube videos for Constant Contact to show you how to set it up. But just play with it and see what's going on. So that's a good way to do things.
Okay, thank you.
Cool beans. I think that was 2. You said you had 3?
No, that was 3. I
Okay.
was talking about the sales funnel, but I can look that up, I guess.
Well, also in the show notes, I'm gonna add in the actual blog that we did, and you can go back and find the morning show from that week. So I put it in the chat for you, Dr. Stacy. But I'm also gonna put it in the show notes for everybody, the blog on funnels.
Okay, thank you.
Cool beans, no problem. Dr. LaFera, and I think I gotta ask you to unmute because I was getting background noise to you while I was talking, while I was doing the monologue. But which one do you think will help your offers the most so that you get more revenue? And do you need any help applying it?
Sure. So I'll say the follow-up for me, because I have to go back to these people that I've connected with over the last few weeks, when I was at different conferences, and start scheduling some podcasts. And then too, what Dr. Stacy, what Stacy just said, which was like optimizing the sales funnel, because like I also need to figure out how to do A/B testing, because I'm gonna create different pages. So like I have Shopify and I have 3. Klaviyo and Kartra, but like so either Shopify or either Zipify pages or Kartra. Or Kartra. I'm gonna do A/B testing to test out how many autoimmune people I get and how many just women over 40 with chronic health conditions I get. And so yeah, what do you think about that?
So I would go with best in class and try to use Shopify, because Shopify is best in class at your sales pages. Klaviyo is best in class at email marketing. And what was the last thing that you said?
Kartra was the other one.
I'm just gonna go on shit on Kartra and tell you Kartra ain't best in class at nothing. But that's my opinion. Look, I'm away from that. That's one of those all-in-ones that ain't doing nothing right. So if you Kartra, I say come on up out of Kartra and go to Go High Level is what I'll say. Go High Level is actually a great all-in-one, and y'all know I'm not always a fan of all-in-one, but Go High Level is impressive.
I heard it was hard to use.
It's not. I mean, Kartra hard to use, and you have very few techs that want to go in there and play with it. So I would rather do Go High. Pick your hard is what I'll say. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard to pick your hard. So at least there's one that's easier for most people than Kartra, which ain't easy for nobody for real. And even the techs for Kartra be trying to come up out of there servicing it. So there's that.
Okay.
Yep. So yes, I love A/B testing. I love that for you. That gives us a lot of information. It helps us not to wait with one page to get data to see what's not working. You're getting data from 2 different pages at the same time. And so that is a great one. Over here on YouTube, they are giving us good information. So Keith, it looks like you might be the only one that's not giving me what you want to do. So let me know, Keith. But Dania said following up with leads would be hers. Dr. Toya says she needs to split test landing pages. I'm about to start my ads back, and that would be a good thing to do to see if I can increase conversions. Dr. Toya, you can also split test your ads. You can run 2 different ads at a time in the same ad set to see which ad is doing better. Give it about 2 weeks to come out of the learning phase and get some results, and then turn off the ad that's not doing the best and push the whole budget over to the ad that's doing the best. Glow said, Auntie Shawana does the same thing to me. She also gave me an idea this past week on something new I can do, and I'm currently doing it. So she's talking about what Shawana told Heather, I think. I don't know. Let me see. And then Glow said, mine would be lead follow-up. I just don't have a system for that. For her podcast. For her lot business, I'm now having my clients to leave a review on my Google page to build up my potential clients. Okay, cool. So, yeah, so just put something in place. All you know is, first of all, you say, okay, when was first contact, and when am I gonna, by design, follow back up, right? So sometimes I think a good follow up, depending on what it is 48 hours, right? 48 hours is good. So if you know that every time you meet somebody, you're going to follow up in 48 hours, a good system to have is go ahead and create a calendar reminder with their name on it to follow up, right? Go ahead and have all their identifying information in the description part of that calendar. And then when it reminds you, you can just go to that calendar, open it up, and whatever contact kind you're going to do, have it in there, as well as the reminder of who they are, and that'll make it easier. So y'all can do that kind of archaic type of follow-up. Keith said, I need to choose 1 or 2 days dedicated to following up with leads, or find someone who can handle it for me. Exactly, Keith, you got it going on. Because you could definitely do it once a week. And I'm going to tell y'all, when y'all go to these conferences and stuff, y'all need to follow up within that week after, or else people don't remember you. So all that you doing to hold it, and a month later, I'm going to do it now. Don't, because they don't even remember you now. Okay. So when you have things that are event related, and you're just meeting somebody for the first time, and you need to follow up, y'all need to do that follow up within the week. Okay. The fresher you can do it, the better. People already think about you. You don't even remember everybody you meet when you are at an event. So if somebody is meeting me and I don't see the value immediately in having met them because I wasn't looking for them, I may forget them. And when they come back and say, yeah, I met you at TSP Live. I met a lot of people at TSP Live. They don't even tell me who you are. You know what I'm saying? So let's follow up within the week. All right, let's get back and jump in here. Debbie, let's see, we're talking about strengthening the sales process, A/B testing, sales data analysis, sales funnel optimization, sales training, follow-up leads. Which one do you think will benefit you with your offers more? And do you need any help applying it?
Yeah. So I'm looking at 3 of those, and I'm fine-tuning the website. So I'll be adding landing pages. So I'm gonna consider what you said about the sales data, being able to track it, who's converting, or get them to better convert. They may look at it, but they're not doing anything. So I need to look at the page and how I can fine tune it. And
definitely. I'm going to tell you, just like Keith said, you might want to find 1 day a week to do that, because other than that, remember that week we talked about stop going off feelings, and we talked about data, right? So that going off feelings is messing up a lot of our businesses, because if you look at the data, it will tell you what to do more of and what to stop doing. But because we're going off feeling, we're just doing stuff, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we need to do that a little more. So make time. I'll say all of us need to do that.
And then the follow-up, I'm looking into some automation software to help with the follow-up, like CRMs. That's what I need, because it needs to be automatic. I have a lot of follow-up, and I just need it to be on automatic. So I'm looking into that.
Love it. Love it. All right. Let's go to Shawana Kennedy Media. Which one do you feel like will help sell your offers better? And do you need any help applying it?
I am going to have to go with the follow-up as well. I'll do pretty good when I'm at an event, because if nothing else, I am great with grabbing a picture with that person, and then I can respond even via text with the, that 1 or 2 liner, because even I prepare, like with the smartphones, how you can put the one word and it'll just transmit whatever that message is. So I'm pretty good when I'm seeing people in person. It's the other end of that. So for me, it is definitely it's the follow-up.
Love it. I just found the blog post we did on the 3 sales approaches to boost sales. So I'm gonna add that to the show notes, y'all, because that might help with this sales process. Thank you for that, Shawana. Did you have any questions on how to apply it?
No, I'm kind of listening at what everybody else is saying. And when I think about the list and the order of what they're saying that they need to do, it's probably not that I don't need to do those things, but currently it's like mine is not some of those things are not high on my list.
Gotcha. I'm gonna tell y'all, we don't put KPIs and data high on our list, but we should put it higher. We really should. Because the rest of this stuff is hustling backwards when you don't know your data. So thank you for that, Shawana. Cheryl, which of these sales things do you know you need to do to optimize your offer and get more money in for it? And do you need help applying it?
Following up in a timely manner.
Yeah.
I need to literally put that on my schedule. It's just like you say, I'll get to it. And I look up and it's like, I've missed that opportunity. So, but yeah, that's where I am, is creating a process, normalizing it.
Love it. I love it. I'll tell you what y'all could do is whenever you put a networking event on your calendar, go ahead and put your follow-up day on the calendar too, within that same week after. So that if we make that a part of us being normalizing our follow-up, as Cheryl said, that'll help us too. Like soon as you get that date, also put the other date, right? And then as you are doing your little individual following up, people that are not necessarily associated with a big event, then that's when you would use like their own calendar reminder and put all the information in there. So cool, Cheryl. Kimberly, I don't know if you're at the Dream Funder and can you come off the mic, but she said, that's what I need to do. I'm really bad with follow-up. All right. So everybody's picking follow-up. Heather, which one do you need to do more to get the most out of your offer? And do you need help applying it?
I need to follow up. And I made a note where you said follow up within 48 hours, but also to build an email template and an automation for that, so that I don't necessarily have to manually take care of it. So
love it. I will tell you, you could set up an email automation for people that you meet. If a part of what the information you're getting from them is an email and you're asking them, hey, can I email you? And they say yes. You can set up an automation that all you're doing is adding their name to the automation and it's kind of doing some type of follow-up for you.
Yeah.
It's just they haven't given you permission to market to them. So keep that in mind. So you would have to get that extra permission. Don't just start selling to them via the email.
That's illegal. You can't do that.
Yeah. So don't just start selling them via the email. But what you can do is go ahead and set them into a funnel that is basically says, the funnel is set up that says, after 1 day, send this, after 3 days, send this, after 5 days, send this, after 7 days, send this. And it's basically kind of possibly keeping them warm during that week, right? So that they remember you. Okay. So it may take a little planning, right? I'm usually in a situation where I'm already planned. So because I have to, fly in, so I already know what outfits I'm gonna wear. So it may be, I'm the person that had on this day, this day, this day, and this day. You know what I'm saying? It was great to meet you. I'm the one they call the fractional chief operating officer. I had the curly hair with the colored glasses. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of remind them who you are, what you probably talked about, right? So just some general stuff that will apply to everybody you reached out to, until you can have a chance to manually get to them. So you could do something like that.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
No problem. Let's move on to Ray. To Ray. Now you put some stuff in the chat. You want me to read this chat, or you want to come off the mic?
No, you don't have to read the chat. You were talking about the conference.
Oh, you just
thing,
list the
and
things for everybody? Cool beans.
I will list the thing for everybody. But then I was talking about the business cards because you were talking about following up and, you know, doing it because people forget you. But I had gotten into the habit of putting my picture on my business cards for that reason. Because I don't know about you, but I would go to business conferences and collect all these business cards. Oh yeah, give me your card. Oh, thank you. And I would get home and 2-3 days later, I would have this stack of business cards and look at them and completely forget. Like, I don't know. I forget, like, I know I had these meaningful conversations with these people and I'm looking at these business cards and the amnesia, like, you know what I mean? But when the people who had pictures on their business cards, I know exactly who this is. I remember the conversation. So I got into the habit of putting my picture on my business card for that reason. And the people who had the pictures, those are the people that I remembered the most because I remember the picture. So I got into that habit. So that's just a tip. Somehow I find a way to put my picture on my business card. And those digital business cards, I don't like them as much because I don't know about anybody else. I need something tangible. I need something in my hand because I'm looking for it in my bag with my computer when I get home. I need to, I don't know. I'm old school.
I'll tell you, I don't necessarily want a paper card. And if you try to hand me one, my body automatically just kind of moves back because I don't want it. Right. But the digital cards kind of get on my nerves because if you don't have that tech on your phone, now you got to sign up for something and then and it's too much for me. So I prefer to just have I like to take you to my platform of choice on social media, which is Facebook. So I just have a QR code of the group or a QR code of my account so that you can friend it or follow it and just let you scan it, pull up, and we can immediately connect. Now, with the faces, what I love to do with the faces is if I meet you and I know that I want to reach back out to you, because we're in person, I take a picture with you. Right. And then I send it to my Facebook inbox with your name so that I know what's going on. Right. So that's another way for us to do it. But I have kind of come away from those paper business cards because I've witnessed other people do what I do, which is they don't want it. It's like trash and stuff. You know what I'm saying? The business card on its own, the way people are doing it, the traditional way is not enough for people to remember who you were. All of those things. Right. I would tell you what still seems to be a little in style per se, and that is connect cards. So the cards that have the picture and where they are on all the social media and the email address, right? Instead of, address, phone number, email address, or business name, because they remember the person, they don't remember the business, right? They met the person, they didn't meet the business. And so, they have their name, what their business is, the name of the business, but what also the tagline or whatever tells them what the business is and who they help and the connect stuff. So that's still a thing, right?
So that's what I was doing. So I have a QR code on the back for the people who don't want the business card. I turn it over and I say, well, here, just scan this. And it takes them to, But I was doing both because I personally prefer that, but everybody wants something different.
Yeah.
But you're right. I have started taking selfies with people, but I didn't think to do that. Now I've done that in the past because I'll send somebody a message and they'll be like, did I meet you at the conference? And then I'll send them the selfie of us. I've done that. I sent them the selfie. They're like, oh, I remember.
You can use the selfie in the initial interaction. Hey, it was great to see you. Insert selfie. Ussy, Wheezy, whatever it is. And keep talking. So they can immediately remember you instead of taking an extra step. Kimberly says blink, I'm sorry, I can't spell. MLINQ allows you to just save my contact info with the app. So the problem also with that is I'm not going to find you again. If you just go to my contacts, I'm not going to find you again because I don't know what to look for. I'm not just scrolling through my contacts on a daily basis. And let me tell you, since Google started saving my contacts and I've been going from Android to Android, it is thousands of contacts in my phone right now. I'll never find you if you just blink into my contacts. So that's kind of why I don't like it. Shawana said, that's why I take pictures with people of interest. In the follow-up, I attach that see, Shawana on it. I might mess up your name, but I never forget a face. And we can't forget my pom-pom. Cool beans. And then Kimberly came back and said, I like your idea of taking a picture. We can use as their contact photo. Exactly. Dr. Tachi said, not Weezy, because I don't know if it's a Ussy or a Weezy. It's not a selfie. It's somebody else is in it, right? Okay, cool beans.
Wait, I didn't tell you what my thing was.
Oh, tell me your thing.
My sales funnel. I need a good sales funnel.
Yeah. That's something I'm working on too. And I'm working on separating out sales funnels, right? Like having different promotional sales funnel that's just promotional only, different value add nurturing funnels. That way I can connect them up how I need to instead of trying to redo a promotional emails at the end. I just got a promotional funnel that I can now dump you into that after you got nurtured, and then it could dump you over there to continue to pitch to you. You see what I'm saying? And that can be connected to different funnels. So I'm working on that too. I love it. So I just want to take a moment because we have some of our new people that are joining us live, and I appreciate them. Chantilly, I was just talking to her in the comments on yesterday. She is here live. Nice to see you here. We got Atik. I hope I said that right, but Creative Content by Atik is here. And they say excellent suggestion. But going back up to Dr. Toya, she has a question for y'all. She said, does anybody use text messaging for sales? Because she's about to get started with that. I do not use text messaging for sales yet. All the data tells me I should. In my heart, I don't want to. Why? Because I have a block against it. Just personally, I have a personal bias because I don't like people in my phone. But that's me. Please let me tell you, as an expert, the data goes against all of that, okay? Text messages are highly converting, so you guys should. But is there anybody present in studio that is using text marketing? Teray said Dryer Buzz does. I don't know if she knows Dryer Buzz, Teray.
Yes.
Dr. Farah, have you used text marketing? I kind of feel like you have. I'm not sure, though.
I have. I use Postscript.
Okay.
They're all right. I've used a couple others too, but right now, still with Postscript. I'm about to get started doing it again because, yeah. But I mean, Postscript is all right to use. They have decent support.
Okay.
Shay, I have done it actually for a client. However, it really does even depend on the industry that you're in, because like you said, I know what I get, and if I see it and I realize that's you, it's not one I'll go in and just hit stop, but I do get it because of course the abandoned cart stuff, that's important. And a couple of times I have hit the link on something that I've abandoned a cart on because I got a text message. So, yeah. I mean, I get it, and it does have its place. So depending on what industry you're in, yeah, it could be really valuable.
Mm-hmm. It does. That's why I say don't mind me, but I'm telling you that to let you know that that's why I don't have experience with it, right? Kimberly said I buy stuff from text a lot. I only allow people I only give my real number because now people are starting to require a phone number. So I act like I'm at the club. I will give you a fake number in a minute because you're not going to be texting me. But I will give you my real number if I sign up for a virtual event and I need to be reminded about that event. I will do that. But after the event, when they start texting by promo, let me tell you, I hit you with that all caps stop. Because no, ma'am, I don't want it. But yes, I do want y'all to do text messaging if it is available. Dr. Toya, I know you have Active Campaign. Active Campaign have some plugins that allow you to use Active Campaign for text message marketing. For those of y'all who are transitioning to Go High Level, they are supposed to have a great text marketing system within Go High Level that costs you less than all of these plugins and other stuff. And you can do more mass text messaging. Another thing about Go High Level is they allow you to do cold audience marketing, which most other things do not. Like Active Campaign and Postscript and all of those are set up for people who have given you permission. If you need something for people you don't have permission because you're reaching out cold, Go High Level has stuff for that. So y'all can and yeah, I don't know if y'all are on the Go High Level train yet, but Go High Level has daily 24-hour help desk where you jump on a Zoom and they help you with whatever you need help with. So keep that in mind. She said, well, sell, go high level then. You know what? Let me put my affiliate link over here in this in these show notes. So Glow said, is it okay to have a business card with a QR code? I mean, it's okay to have a business card, Glow. It's just, you have to make that business card valuable. Gone are the days where you use just that, just the stuff that they used to traditionally do. Like if you have a card for your locks, you can have on there a discount code for them to use for their first appointment. You can put a lot of stuff on there. So yes, it's okay to put a QR code on there, but I'm going to say have a business card that is valuable for them, that they want to keep it for some reason. You see what I'm saying? Or they at least keep it long enough to connect. Don't just have your email address and stuff, because they're not going to immediately email you. So what they're going to do is lose their card long before they ever email you. Right? That's why the connect cards work well, because even if they throw it away, they will probably go ahead and go on social media and connect with you first. So yeah, and for your lock business, you might want to have a QR code straight to your appointment system, Glow. So yeah, we just have to make things valuable. We have to recognize when things have died out, the old way of using it, and make it valuable for how we're doing it now. That's all. All right, we're past the hour. Last call for alcohol. Anybody have any questions about optimizing your offer, which was Monday, part 1, increasing your visibility in marketing, which was yesterday, part 2, or today, optimizing your sales with all the stuff we talked about? Any questions, any value adds? Well, all righty then. Y'all have a great day. The studio is closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a great day, everybody.